from Brooklyn, New York. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Lions take
so here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Regan. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Good for a Lions.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
A first carry now. This is Williams. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the gun, Regan. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
Hey. 4 down.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run it with Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Greedy Williams on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Regan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away. Coverage was great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's how we do, D.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Packer first down.
Here's Love. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, Love. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
On 3rd down, you'll give him that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
They begin the drive with Williams. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Regan. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Greedy Williams on the coverage.
From the gun, Regan. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Regan. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw on 3rd down. Regan into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Regan
picked off by Jair Alexander.
By the Packers.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
3rd down.
Working out of the gun. Love. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
A 3rd down pass.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Regan.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Throwing on 1st down. Regan. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. On second down, it's Williams. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
The 9-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's
operating from the gun. Regan. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him on fourth and goal at the 3. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10. At the
it's Love now back near his goal line. Quick slant to Brown. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. Touchdown, Packers. Marquise Brown, 96 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Lions 2.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Montez Sweat, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, Regan. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Following the interception, Love. Man open left side is Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Love from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The end result, 21 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And it's up and good. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and forever. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. This is Cohen.
At the 35.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Vargas. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the draw, this is Cohen. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Regan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Second down. Love got his man complete over the middle. That's Medina. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Gain of 8 yards.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down at the 41.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Packers.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and John. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Regan.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's got his man. That's Fountain. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. On 1st down, Regan. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Regan under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up
throwing on 3rd and long. Regan, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And this will not have the distance to get there. Short, no good, just under the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Watch 84. Watch 84.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Watch the safety.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So we reach halftime, and what's been a... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Love now on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Vargas. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
7 and a Packer first down.
Again, it's Love. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen.
Love's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll run it with Cohen.
Line.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Packers.
They run with Hines. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Hines, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage or mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Love's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 13-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Love. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A 10-play drive that time. And it was polished off by a Tariq Cohen touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Williams.
At the Packers' 39-yard
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Regan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Regan's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And 9.
Looking to throw. Regan. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, But you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Love. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
It's third down.
To throw on third down. Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. First down, a run with Cohen. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
At the Lions' 44-yard line.
56, right there, 56. They're not ready for this, man.
Operating from the gun. Love.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. On now comes the Lion offense. They'll be asked to go for 2 here.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10. At their own
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they'll begin by running the option. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown.
Love's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Love looking to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The Packers take
a 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Watch 10, watch 10. Come on, watch 10, watch 10. Tight right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
He's
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Love's pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He's got the tight end, Sternberger.
Love's pass. Complete
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Green Bay.
4 down.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of
14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
We got 4.
They run. This is Cohen. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Cohen, the ball
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings
From the
up
gun,
2nd and 7.
Love. Throw left side, complete. That's Vargas. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Packers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Love. His pass caught at the 4. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
57's Mike 57.
From the gun, Love. Touchdown, Packers. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing...
Aldrick Rosas lining up for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Packers 31.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Rosas set to kick off.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 25.
To number 83.
7 yards, the pickup there.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Regan. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu in there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141 and a half. On 3rd down, Regan. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Cohen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
On play action. Love to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Alert! 3 down. Don't let 89 go deep. Whatever you do, don't let 89 go deep.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Working out of the gun. Love. And it's caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Complete to Marquise Brown. A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Mike 57. You better be afraid of me.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Packers continue to roll.
The kick is
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Throwing again, Regan. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, Regan. And Fowler's got it. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Regan. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense. He's passed.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 25. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
To throw again, Regan. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. A gain there of 21 yards. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Regan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Intercepted by the Packers.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.